That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage.
This place sucks.
Overreaction.
Can we calm down?
Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Tuesday. What a drop. All right, Christopher, what do you got?
All right, we got a 5-pack, Rich. Hey, let's just start with it. We hit on this yesterday, but I want to hit on it right now as well. Hey, look. Jeff Saturday can coach, man. Led by Jeff Saturday and Matt Ryan. The Colts are making the playoffs.
As I said in hour one, and as I said last week when Saturday took the job, and I said the first thing he needs to tell Jim Irsay is we're playing Matt Ryan. And you're like, absolutely. And I'm like, well, everything I'm hearing is that if he gets hurt, they're on the hook for a ton of money next year, and they're never going to do that. And that's why they benched him in the first place, that this season's over. We need to see what's going on with the kid. I have no idea. There should be a 30 for 30 on why Sam Ehlinger started and how Frank Reich ate it. And so did the offensive coordinator in between both of those headlines. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, in my estimation, in the long run. Obviously, if they win it's significant. But Saturday has already made the most significant contribution to the Colts this year, was going into Jim Irsay, I'm assuming, and saying, hey, you hired me. You took me from my house, okay?
You
took me from
upset.
Okay, right? I'm no longer getting up anymore. Whenever they call me on whatever, of their NFL shows, you took me from the sideline of high school football coaching, and I'm now the face of of overprivilege. I'm getting hammered by Joe Thomas and Bill Cowher. This is in advance. He knew he was in the crosshairs, and he said, "You want to win? Give me Matt Ryan back. Whatever the reason why Matt Ryan is benched." That's done. I spoke to the guys in the locker room. I spoke to Matt. He's ready. You got to give it to me. And so, yeah, I mean, he can look his boss in the face and tell him what he needs. And then the guys obviously follow him and believe in him. They have no choice. But right now, it's about all those guys in the locker room. It's not about Saturday anymore. It's about those guys in the locker room, and he's empowering them. Certainly helps to have Jonathan Taylor back healthy and Matt Ryan running free for 39 yards on a 3rd and 4.
That was insane.
So that's my take on that. What else, Chris?
Okay, Rich, you just mentioned them a minute ago. The NFC East is insane. But the Giants are the most complete team in the NFC East.
No, that's the Philadelphia Eagles. Come on now, man.
Who they beat?
No. Come on. I love Saquon. I think he should finish top 5 MVP voting. I think he should be in this conversation. And I love their coach, but I don't know a single. And I like their defense.
That's why they're complete. They don't need superstars, Rich.
I would take the Eagles wide receiving core over the Giants wide receiving core. I'd take the Cowboys receiving core with CeeDee Lamb over the Giants receiving core. I'm not going to go complete team.
Danny Dimes. They haven't played the Eagles yet.
I would take Jalen Hurts over Danny Dimes. I think Philadelphia. Let's not take the cheese from one Monday Night Football loss. It just shows you can't play
What's
17.
What's the name of the segment?
I got it. So I'm not going to overreact. That's an overreaction.
All right.
What else?
The Bills. We still like the Bills, right? You're not quitting the Bills?
I am not quitting the Bills.
All right, they're going to have to go on the road wild card weekend.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know, man. The Bills have already beaten Miami.
No, they lost to Miami.
No, they lost to Baltimore.
The Bills
they beat Baltimore. Right, bad. That's right. They lost to Miami on the road. That's right.
Yeah, and the Jets and the Vikings.
Yeah.
Road game. No playoff games in Buffalo.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna deny that's a possibility.
I don't want to say they missed the playoffs, but
they're not gonna miss the playoffs.
What do you mean?
Out of here!
You just said it's week 11. Anything could happen.
They're not gonna miss the playoffs.
What if they have to go to Keenum?
Buffalo is going to have Cleveland at home next. They're at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Then there's that game in New England on Thursday night to kick off Week 13, but that's a full complement of rest. They're home for the Jets, and I think they're going to have some business for them right there. And then there's that all-important game against Miami in Week 15. It is going to be cold. Yeah, they're not missing the playoffs, but I think it's entirely possible that they have to go on the road. I mean, they have lost to the Jets. Jets might sweep them.
Not saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, what else? That's totally in the realm. That's not an overreaction.
Let's stay in the AFC East. Man, this is crazy. Tua is the MVP right now.
Tua is the MVP. Now, the MVP through 10 weeks is Patrick Mahomes. I would give him the trophy right. Patrick Mahomes. I would give Mahomes the award right now.
Those guys are 1-2 in Vegas right now.
But
Tua's now number 2.
Dude.
Past Josh Allen.
I'm just so glad that I called him elite 3 weeks ago.
I don't know about you, but that looked like money.
Damn straight. Damn straight. And hopefully he'll get saltier and saltier. Now then, can you put up the schedule? Because again, while calling him elite, as I did 3 weeks ago, we pegged this 3 weeks ago as well. It is from here on out where the rubber meets the road. Yes, they have a game against Houston coming off their bye. But it's after that 3 in a row on the road. I guess, are they going to be hanging out here on the West Coast? I imagine they're not going to go fly back to Miami in between the game at San Francisco and then up the road here against the Chargers in SoFi.
Yeah.
And then they're at Buffalo. 3 in a row on the road. The home game against Green Bay on Christmas Day is no longer the homecoming, one would think, after we saw the Packers wake up. At New England, they're home for the Jets, which, by the way, again, the Jets could sweep them too. So it's that. It's that 6-game stretch. It's that 6-game stretch.
Tough.
If they go 4-2 and Tua is just still lighting it up, then you have to really consider him as the most valuable player of the NFL.
Because they'll have 12 wins. They'll be 12-5.
But there's still Mahomes playing like Mahomes, man. And I can't wait for Henry Winkler to see him in person this coming Sunday night. It's going to be great. We're making dreams come true for the Fonz, bro. And we are.
Hey.
Yeah, we are.
Hey.
Right?
All right, last one, Rich. You just saw them play in person.
And Gene Cousineau as well.
And of course.
Right.
You just saw them play in person, Rich. Sorry to say the Seahawks have begun to turn back into a pumpkin.
No. They just ran into a really good veteran team that got hot in the final 44 seconds of their game against the Rams and brought it to Germany with them. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.